Howdy, folks. Welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request from Amanda Ackerman, who requested an independent Texas country artist, Hayden Baker. New guy. So, Amanda, thank you for the gift and this request. And you said that Hayden is a newer artist who sounds like 90s country. And you acknowledge that I like to do traditional artists, but no, I like doing the Jason Edie's of the world, contemporary artists, as long as they have that traditional sensitivity or sensibility. And I read a little bit on Hayden's bio. I don't normally do that, but he's a new artist, and I wanted to just check what he's up to. And he's out of Texas. I don't know if he was born there. I didn't see that in the bio, but Brad Paisley even collaborated with him on a track on his album that he just released in October. Texas art, Wade Bowen, these folks, he sort of connected. So he's a young, up and coming, independent artist, as I understand it. Now, whether he stays independent or not remains to be seen. But let's just hope if he goes the way of a label that he retains that country sensitivity, the traditional country sensitivity, let's put it that way, with the storytelling and instrumentation and all that. But I, of course, wish him a whole lot of success because I love seeing people succeed. I just do. I'm not jealous. I love seeing people succeed or whatever they're trying to succeed in, as long as it's a good thing. All right, Letting You Go. All right, acoustic video. That's what you wanted, Amanda. So that's what we're going to do. All right, guys, here we go.
He picked up the phone right before it quit ringing. Stepped outside the bar as the band started playing Marina Del Rey,
California.
And he figured she'd say, "Can you pick something up on your way back home?"
Oh.
But the silence he heard from her end of the phone told him something was wrong. She said, "This won't take long. Well, I just called to let you know I'm letting you go."
Oh, shit. Ow.
On that trip with your friends on my birthday weekend up to Idaho. Yeah, I thought it through, do what you wanna do. I'm used to being on my own. I just called to let you know I'm letting you go.
Well, he blew off her birthday weekend?
He said, "Okay, now hang on just a minute. I'll pay my tab, call a cab and get in it. We can talk this out." She said, "It's too late now."
Yeah.
"I just called to let you know I'm letting you go. Wherever you please, don't worry about me. I don't care anymore."
It's going deep.
Well, I thought it through, and all thanks to you, I'm used to being on my own. I just called to let you know I'm letting you go.
God. I know there's only like 30, 40 seconds left, but I need a break. I need a breather here. There's not just a lot to process mentally or socially or relationally. It's breath-wise. It's he's painting a picture. He's showing, not telling. And you got to be careful how you teach people. Because if they grow up to be strong, if they grow into being stronger in certain ways, you might be the one in trouble, might work against you. So if you're blowing somebody off and they get used to it, they might be like, hey, I can handle this all by myself. I can do better on my own. I don't need to be hurt by you all the time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that line, the diction wasn't so clear, but I think he went up in Idaho or something on her birthday weekend or something. He blew her off. I'm like, yeah, that's a mistake, man. That's monstrous.
So go on back inside and enjoy your time. I won't bother you anymore. I just called to let you know I'm letting you go.
That was nice.
I just called to let you know I'm letting you go.
You know, there's I don't know if it was intentional or not. I generally think it is. If I pick up on it, if it's communicated to me, I generally think it's intentional, intended by the lyricist. I'm going to assume that was Hayden. But co-opting that expression, I'm letting you go. If you've ever been in a job and gotten fired from it, and they're like, I gotta let you go. Maybe the company is struggling financially and you're not pulling your own weight or whatever or you're just don't care enough about the job. I gotta let you go. Whatever the reasons are, we all know about that feeling about I'm letting you go. And it's not just getting fired, but to co-opt that expression, import it into the relationship where she's saying, I'm letting you go, it really does impart a deeper depth, a greater depth into that lyric where her heart's gone. It's communicating in a more unimpassioned way, dispassionate way that, I'm kind of firing you. Your performance was horrible. And it's too late to talk it through. You've already shown me I could be on my own. I don't need you. And the language, even that I'm using now, is so reminiscent of the way a corporation, or even if it's a small mom and pop shop, would process having an employee that's not very good, not very useful, not profitable, isn't wedded to the job, just doesn't care. And this was every bit of that. I love those nuances of songwriting. I don't know if that was the impetus. I don't even know if it was intended. But Marina Del Rey, I've been there, and it's not far from Redondo Beach and Manhattan Beach and Venice and all that. It's just beautiful out there on the coast of California. I'm going to guess that that was the detail early on in the song that kind of told me that even though it fit the rhyme scheme, that I think it was real. Like, I think that this may have happened to somebody. I don't know if it was Hayden. I doubt it. Yeah, I mean, he could be that honest and that willing to put himself out there in the public space and public sphere and admit his own frailties and things that have gone wrong in his own mistakes. But generally, I mean, this early on in someone's career, I think it's fairly early in his career. You don't lead with that, but he might be. That just might be him. I liked his inflections. I liked his patience. Younger artists tend not to be patient. Younger artists or less mature artists tend to be more theatrical. They try to sell the song to you with deeper facial expressions and invested body movement and try to convince you of the pain that's going on. He didn't do any of that. He just let the song and the guitar tell the story, and it told the story. That was really good, Amanda. That was a really good choice for me to react to. I haven't felt pain, someone else's pain, like that in a little while. I mean, some of the song. I mean, you know the songs I react to. I mean, She Stopped Loving Me. Whatever. I mean, their traditional country is known for ripping your heart out, and without steel or fiddle, it's additionally challenging because the story really needs to be told very well. It needs to be sung very appropriately, and with the acoustic, it needs to be accompanied in an appropriate way. And he pulled it off. So I don't know what his album sales are. I don't know where he even released his albums and such. Maybe you could fill us in on that, Amanda, or Hayden, should you see it. I know you're quite busy, but feel free to comment on anything you want to. Let us know where you're performing in the comments. Let folks know, because there are a lot of Texas folks on the channel who you might be able to build your fan base that way, and I'm all about that. Use it as a platform too for yourself. But we're going to see where he goes with his career, and I love being in this space at this time. But if he's collaborated with Brad and such, it's obvious, and some others, he's absolutely on the radar. And it could be, I mean, just in Texas alone, it's so big. You could have a wonderful career just being a Texas artist. So, I got to rate this song, Amanda. Oh, I got to go with the number that popped into my head immediately. And it was a 9.4. And now I have to explain it. And maybe I already did. That was just a genuine earth gritty revelation. The picture was painted, the phone, the rain, the band was about to go on, like Marina Del Rey, Idaho, the birthday weekend, like it just kept getting worse. And that is brilliant, because to me, this is a true story. Whether it was or not, I don't know. If it wasn't a true story, whoever wrote it was going to have a hell of a songwriting career, because that's just not easy to make those kinds of things up. So you got to be on your game. All right, guys, you could thank Amanda Ackerman, AA, for that. All right, yeah, we need AA for the soul crush on these songs. Have a wonderful day, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.
On that trip with your friends on my birthday weekend up to Idaho.